Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. It's probably been about 6, maybe 7 days since I've posted a video. It's been kind of rough this last week. I don't know if you can tell by looking at me. I'm very tired. Our dog, my dog Padm'e, she, about 6, 7 weeks ago, I guess now, she started limping on her back left leg. And we weren't sure exactly what was going on. We thought maybe she sprained something. I checked her leg out. I checked her paw to see if maybe she cut her paw or something was stuck in there. It was hard to tell what the issue was. She didn't yipe. She didn't cry. I moved all of her joints around to see if one of them was uncomfortable for her, and she didn't flinch or act weird or anything, but then she would kind of limp, or she would walk with her paw holding it up all together. So we thought maybe she just sprained it, because she jumps. We have a very tall bed. She jumps on it. She jumps off of it. She jumps over the couch. She is a pointer mix, so she's a pretty active dog. And after a little while, it wasn't getting any better. We let a few weeks go, maybe 3 weeks. Wasn't getting any better, but it wasn't getting worse. It was about the same. So we went ahead and made an appointment with her veterinarian, and we took her in to get checked. And they did x-rays and things, and they said, the vet said it looked to him like she might have had a torn ACL. And so he set us up to go see an orthopedic specialist for her. So we went and took her to the orthopedic specialist, and it just took him a couple of minutes of checking her leg, and he said, nah. He said, I can tell that her knee is very tight. I don't think she has a torn ACL, but she has a luxating patella. Luxating patella, which is, he said it was a pretty normal thing. It happens a lot, but normally with small breed dogs. Basically, the kneecap just slides out of place. And so he showed us, how her kneecap just popped right. It would slide into the inside of her knee. And he said it was very easy. So he said basically she has very little groove in her knee for the kneecap to stay in place, and it just slides right out, making it very uncomfortable for her. Something that really wasn't going to fix itself because the kneecap just slid out so easily. So he said, the only way to really fix it was with surgery. So we went ahead and had the surgery, and basically they have to take a groove out of her knee, set it aside, take a deeper groove out, and then put that groove back in, I guess where the cartilage is, and then tighten the kneecap up on the side, on the outside, so it doesn't keep sliding in. Coffee. I've been living on coffee. So we knew ahead of time there was going to be a lot of work afterwards. She had her surgery last Tuesday, and we weren't able to pick her up until Wednesday morning. Because she's an extremely active dog. She runs a lot. She gets the zoomies a lot. She's all over the yard. She's over the couch. She's over her bed. Anytime something gets real exciting for her. So we've had to keep her on sedation, pain medication, because very painful surgery for her, and just a super close eye on her, because we can't have her jumping up on things, jumping off things. So we've had to keep a really close eye on her. I've lost a lot of sleep overnight trying to make sure she doesn't. We had her in a little cage area at first. The first couple of nights she did okay with it, but she would, get up in the middle of the night and whine and cry because she's not used to that. She would not keep, they had to put a cone on her. She didn't like that at first, so I went ahead and bought one of the donut type air up rings, which was a little bit better. She would wear it longer, but then she would start crying because she couldn't get comfortable with it. So I would go ahead and take it off of her most of the time and just keep an eye on her to make sure she wouldn't go towards her knee where she had surgery. And she's pretty good about that. She never really has tried to get to it. I mean, she's looked at it a couple of times, but that's about it. She's never really tried to get to it. She's gotten a little bit better over the last couple of days of taking steps on it. She'll take 5, 6, 7 steps in a row on it, and then she lifts it back up and keeps it up in the air. So she's getting a little better on that. It's just going to be a process. You know, she goes back in on Friday to see the orthopedic surgeon and for a checkup, and then she'll go at 6 weeks. It's supposed to be about a 6-week healing process. But it'll probably take longer than that to completely heal, but yeah. So that's what we've been dealing with here at the house. Felt so bad for her. It's just heart-wrenching, you know. Not a cheap surgery. The surgery was about $3,500, but you know, well worth it to make sure that she's not in pain, because you know, it would just keep doing this. She's only like 2.5, maybe I think almost 3 years old. She's still a pretty young dog, and I would hate for her to have to live out the rest of her life with this issue and this pain. So it was a no-brainer for us. Of course, we did it, and yeah. So that's where I've been for the last week, just trying to keep an eye on her. Right now, my daughter is here, so she's watching her right now. So she's been getting more active. I've been giving her less pain medicines because, you know, I hate keeping her sedated all the time. The doctor said, you know, he suggested just keep her sedated for like 2 weeks, but I just can't stand to see her like that, just laying there, eyes, you know, drooping, and yeah, it's just heart-wrenching. I would rather just stay up, not get sleep, keep an eye on her, keep her on a leash, than to have her go through that. So like I said, that's where I've been for the last week. Just want to make a video, a little update on that. Gonna try to get some videos out here, you know, when my daughter's here, so I can, you know, try to make a couple of videos. I missed making videos this last week. Something I really enjoyed doing, so I want to get back to it, get some videos out for you guys to watch. And yeah, anyways, I appreciate it. Appreciate you watching. Coming up close to 500 subscribers soon. If you want to help me out with that, man, hit that subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. I'm Chewy Solo, and this is Black and Red. See ya!